Hello, stream. I don't know if anyone can hear me or if anyone's on just yet, but we are about to
Yes.
start. Oh, you can hear me. Soy boy, my boy. All right. So, we are about to start the admin game. However, there's a bit of a problem. We're having some lag on Discord. Let's see. I wonder if anyone's joined the chat. Forgive me. Set this up. I'll just type into the chat. Anyone watching? All right. Hold on. So we could call this a bit of a pregame, seeing as there's going to be tons of drinking involved. All right. Yeah, boy. All right, so this is going to be some interesting shit. Now, let's see. 350 population, 400 pop. Well, it is a giant game. Let's see. Go for broke. All right. Let's see if all the taunts work. All right. Just really quickly, I'm going to check in the Discord, see if everything's kind of working. Which it hasn't been, but that's all right. All right, let's see. all right, gonna re-room. All right, fresh games. Ice Yo. All right, hello, Ice Yo. Ice Yo, are you one of the what's the word we're looking for? Are you one of the admins? Or are you one of our boys? Are you one of the members? I believe you're the first person who's watching me stream. Oh, you're either Olivia or Mike Edamont. Those are the two choices. We're going to go with Olivia because she is a crazy person and one of my oldest friends. Oh, never mind. It is not. It's someone from the community. This is what happens when you're not good at Age of Empires. All right, let's see. All right, getting into the admin game. Oh, wait. Maybe it's Alex. Could it be Alex? Alex Woods Leo. The legendary one house or four house starter. Let's see. Spectator. I'm ready. All right. Well, this is exciting. Got chat up. Just waiting for the game to start. We got about 13 minutes if all goes according to plan. All right, so Soy Boy playing as the Byzantines. I believe Virus is Connor. Not mistaken. Let me get everybody's name. I'm still learning, so I apologize to everyone.
Yes.
All right, so we got Josep as the Celts, Connor as the Italians. I myself am a big fan of the Italians. Joe and I have teamed up. Scott Collins as Sonar. All right, Scott Collins as the Vietnamese. I'm probably going to refer to you guys as your these guys with their Age of Empires names or their Steam names. I mean, Sly Fox I kind of know, and Joe I know, but voice call on Facebook. Christ. Yeah, Discord is being a proverbial pain in the ass, unfortunately. So we shall see how that goes. But we don't really need Discord to play this, uh, seeing as what was I gonna say? Well, it's a free for all game. All right. It keeps cutting in and out. Is everyone else having anyone else having lag issues? Ice Yo, are you having lag issues on the stream? or are you doing all right? Or is it just Midget McGee, who I actually know is my dear friend Olivia? Yeah, good luck, Joe. Good luck, Joe. I'm not gonna make any bones about it. I'm fucking on Team Joe. Like Joe's my oldest friend. Although there's a part of me that wants like to see his siege get destroyed after years of being destroyed by his siege. So that's kind of the nature of that. Let's see. All right. People are getting team speak. That should be fun. Yes, it is being streamed. I am streaming it. Yo, sorry guys. I'm doing a pregame. Oh, the C word is fine. The C word is fine. We use it all the time. You know, linguistics lesson. Linguistics lesson. If you ever go to a place that has a town that has a street named Grope Court or Grape Court, that's actually a older version or a sanitized version of a much cruder named street, which is where the prostitutes used to hang out. It's an old standard kind of situation there. Um, yeah, linguistics, everyone. It gets to be fun. All right, yes, but my ISP sucks. Yeah, damn. All right. Um, I mean, I've got my connection hardwired, so hopefully it's not too much on my end. Josep, if you're in that, and I know this might create the echo, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Damn. All right, so Connor's ping is astronomical, and that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Icio, just how bad is this cutting in and out? Yes, Connor's ping does suck. Well, New Zealand, that'll do it. All right, so while we're waiting, let's see. Hey, New Zealand. Oh, it's fucking Mordor. Fun story. Oh, thank you, ICO. That makes me happy. Um, good. It's good to know that it's stable. I was in Iceland and I bumped into someone who had bumped into somebody. You know, one of those situations. Who was trying to find an active volcano because they had bought a replica One Ring and they wanted to throw it in. Uh, because hilarity, I suppose. Fuck. All right, so let's see. Who we waiting on? All right. Who would win? Advanced hardware in 2018, full of video cards, graphics cards, RAM, solid state drives, or one laggy boy from the 2000s? I think we know. Are you sure it was a replica? Did the volcano erupt afterwards? It might have been the real thing. No, this was after the really big um, volcano. Any chance I can join the game? I believe it's just an admin game, but you can message Sawyer or Josep or the other admins. I mean, I think if we get everyone, it will be full because we need one spectator, and I think it's 7 people. Sorry, ICO. I'm not sure if that's the way of it. But ask them. They're the ones running. Um, yeah, yeah. All right. I ain't a laggy boy, bitch. That's fair. Oh wow, 760 ping. Okay, down to 397. All right. So we're gonna do member games in the future. We have 7 admins and 1 spec. Yeah, sorry, ICO. My ping is 0. All right, we should probably explain the concept of ping. Ping is relative to the people that are around you, right? So if your own ping is generally going to be 0, right? Oh, he's making a joke. I wasn't sure if he knew. Your own ping is going to be 0, and other people's are going to be high and low relative. Low ping is better relative to what's going on. So your ping is always 0, but if in someone else's view your ping's like 700, then that's what the what's it called is. That's what's causing the lag. All right. Let's see. Joe is blue. Now that's actually really, really important if you know the history of. No, listen. Let me explain this. Joe Sepp and I have been playing this game literally since we were friends. We've been playing this game since it was Age of fucking Kings, even before Conquerors. You know, we had to we fucking dial up to this shit on the goddamn zone. You know, like this was our shit. And ever since we played it, Joe has to play as blue. I have to play as red. If we play as other things, we just get fucked up in our heads. It's like it just doesn't work. You know, like I've played as blue and I'm like, shit. You know, I look at red and I think, oh, good units. And I just get slaughtered. Yeah, so that's good. It's good that the blue deficiency is not going to screw us there. All right. Let's see. So we're waiting on 3 admins. Soy boy, what's up? What's up, soy? Nice. What do you think? What do you think, soy boy? You might get an infinite echo loop. My screen isn't centered. Well, thank you for that. Let me go fix that. Let's see. Aha, you know, it is not centered. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Soy Boy. I appreciate that. You know, I'm still sort of learning the ropes in this streaming game. How's it look now, Soy Boy? Yeah. Yeah, I have a 2K monitor, and it sometimes messes up because everything's in 1080p and all that noise. All right, looks perfect. All right. So yeah, getting back to the volcano story, I don't know what happened to the one ring or the I'm assuming it was a replica. Uh, but Iceland is still there, and that was there hasn't been a giant um, what's it called? A giant fucking volcano eruption ever since. Although there were when I was there back in 2013, I want to say 2013, 2012, something like that. And I know there were rumblings. Let's see, has anyone checked on Discord? All right. Joe is 7 beers and 2 scotches in. However, he is playing as the Celts, which gives him a distinct advantage. You know, play style is enhanced with alcohol. Now, the question is, what kind of whiskey? That's the real. Got to get pumped for the Celts. See, exactly, exactly. Is it Jameson? Chat, can someone? I don't know if Joe can hear me in the stream, but chat, can we ask Joe if it's Jameson? I'll ask Joe if it's Jameson. It's all right. Because I want to know badly. Lefroy, fucking better. What kind of beer, Joe? Oh, you know what? I think he posted a whole post on Facebook about what he's actually drinking, which, as I recall, is a shitload of stuff. Because that's how that works. Sorry, guys, just checking this. Oh my god! Oh, Hogarden, very nice. An Imperial Stout, drip drop coffee stout. His Guinness Blonde, interesting. Guinness Blonde. I've heard good shit about Guinness Blonde. 3 Guinnesses and a bunch of other random shit. That's my boy. All right, so yeah, I was thinking about drinking while I commentate, but I think at least one of us should remain sober. And also, I totally forgot to pick up beer. Uh, Joe Connor, waiting on you. Well, wait, are we waiting on 3 people, or is the performance warning? There is moderate latency between Syntacticus and Virus. This will hinder the speed of the match. Right. Looks like we might have an early Italian drop. Yes, Saber Thrib, if I'm saying that right. That ping terrifies the shit out of me. Who is in this game? So, my name is Nick. I'm streaming. Syntacticus. We have Sawyer, good old Soy Boy as Sly Fox. I have Sonar, if I believe is Scott. Josep is Josep, and Virus is Connor, whose ping is ridiculous. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1 Kiwis. It's fair. Good night to you, Argentina. Don't cry for us. That was a dated reference. All right. Let's see. So, just pondering this stream. I know that they can sort of. I don't want to give too many aways, but it will be very interesting to see the Byzantine Celt match because you've got great defense and great offense, and I'm kind of Thank you, my Argentinian friend. I very much appreciate this. Uh good old Madonna. Uh Crazy woman, but God bless her. Yeah, Byzantines and Celts. That would be an interesting match. The Vietnamese, they can throw shit out of the works with their archers. And the Italians. Now, I really like the Italians. Oh, Butt Pug. All right, who is Butt Pug? Let's find that out. I know, guys. I'm still new to the scene, unfortunately, as I've been playing this game since goddamn Age of Kings. Let's see. Who Butt Pug? Virus. I am in the mafia. That's disconcerting. All right. Who is Butt Pug? Okay, Butt Pug's going random. Interesting. Alex. All right. Butt Pug is Alex. Who is Arn? Streamer liked Italians suck a long one. Lad steals the internet from developing nations. That's okay. Arn is Anthony. Okay, so let's see. So Anthony, I'm gonna fuck this up. So chat might have to remind me. So Alex is butt pug. Arn is Anthony. Well, the A's that'll be easy to remember. Yeah. So the Italian, yeah, 400 pop. That's gonna be fucking interesting. It's gonna be well. It'll be interesting to see what the villager balance is. That to me is because usually you play a 200 pop game, you shoot for around 100 villagers, right? Or 100, well, you transition to trading cards, but you usually shoot for about 100 villagers, right? How does that mechanic play out in a 400 game? Do you split half? You know, when do you start killing villagers? How much you kind of so this could be very interesting. Surprised no one's going as the Huns. Because I feel like the Huns on a ridiculous pop map like this would just be ridiculous because they'd have to build houses. Yes, I can feel the lag too, ICO. It burns my soul. Anthony going as the Burmese. I'm actually not that familiar with the new civs, unfortunately. Yes, Soy Boy, we are good to go. Although I believe, weren't we waiting on one more person? Hold on. All right. Let's see. All right. So anyway, this is what I was saying about the Italians while I'm waiting for this. The Italians are interesting. By the way, if you're in the game, please do not watch the stream. Please do not watch the stream, because you'll be basically cheating. You'll be able to see everybody else's game. Hold on. Let's see.
Gold, please.
Yes. All right. So the game is starting. All right. One random. Uh, God, Scott. Random, but got the Vietnamese. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's do this. No fog of war. All right, Soy Boy with a castle. The Byzantine king. Did they change him? He looks a little different. All right, Soy Boy is the Byzantines. Standard build order, dropping a few houses in cyan. Cyan, the color. I enjoy that word. I don't get to say it that often. Some sheep. Let's see. South west of him, we have Josep. Again, also do standard build order houses. Not sheep. I apologize. Those are turkeys. Sorry, guys. They're usually sheep, but on the Mesopotamian maps, they become turkeys. Same functionality. All right. And we have Connor as the Italians. I love that architecture that they put in the game. And building some houses. Going for a mill. Interesting early mill. Let's see. In red, we have Alex Buttpug here as the Teutons. So Teutons and Italians, my two favorite civilizations, for a variety of reasons. Already scouting around. Again, sort of standard build orders. In yellow, we have the Vietnamese with Scott, I believe. If I fuck that up, I apologize. Chat, give me a second. I just realized my chat is closed. All right. Where's Perry? Sorry, guys. Just checking up on this. Huns are bad late games, so we know where this game is going. Yeah, I want to learn more about the Huns. I really should. Let's see. Oh, I like that picture of the crossbowman. Nice. All right, so Vietnamese as Scott. We should expect some good archer play from him. And last but not least, Anthony with the Burmese. And again, so far pretty standard. Only thing that's a little different is the Italians here are going for a mill. Well, let's see. Now, what should be interesting? Aha! Watch this scout. Now, the great thing about the Celts, and let's see if this may or may not work. It may be, crap. Sorry about that, guys. It may be too much of, like these players might be too good for this kind of thing. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, guys. All right. These players might be too good for this kind of thing. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. No. Joe's scouts can actually steal sheep because he's the Celts. Sheep, turkeys, whichever the map dictates. If you ain't cheating, it ain't trying. I enjoy that. So yeah, you got to be on the lookout. He will steal sheep from his. It's bad. It's bad. All right, let's see. King. Is anyone scouting with their king? I thought I saw someone scouting with their king. Alright, so early game. Sort of standard kind of stuff. Berries. Looks like everybody's putting their king in their castle. I think Soy Boy was scouting with his king. Yes. King scouting. A bold and effective strategy in that the king is the fastest unit. There is a way to make units faster with... There's a scenario... There's a particular set of circumstances you can do. Oh... okay, I was going to say, our Teuton friends had some idle villagers. Always want to minimize idle villager time. Going for some farms. Where was I? Doesn't matter. Oh! Someone's under some attack. Some wool. Looks like a boar. Let's see. Hold on. Using this to keep my sanity whilst marking essays. Vive la soy. I should probably be marking some essays. I have a whole bunch of frickin' grades are due soon. All right, Joe, doing some king scouting. Pray, the game might end here, guys, if that castle hits his king. That's literally how the last game Joe and I played ended. Longest boar lore with no loom. That would be an impressive boar lore. He's got all right, 2 shots, standard boar lore. Oh, only one. Oh, maybe I missed the first shot. Okay, 2 shots, and he's got to make it all the way back to the town center. Does he have enough villagers to kill it quickly? No loom. A man after my own heart. You know, no loom is it's a really dumb idea that I do all the time. Let's see. Scout here towards the center. So let's see if he gets it. Okay, nice, nice. Doesn't look like he lost any villagers. All right, so Joe's getting a farm. Got some boars. Again, this king scouting is fucking terrifying. Ah, Soy Boy lost a villager, but he might have scored a king. So let's take a look at the terrain a little bit. I think that's generally a good idea. Oh, somebody advanced to the feudal age. Wow, the Italians. Now the Italians get a bonus towards that, so that's not too surprising, but still good. You know, you want to, getting to feudal is not. And Joe also advanced. All right, good. So let's take a look at the map here. If you pay attention to the mini map, Joe Sepp here has a one choke point to Sawyer, one choke point that is basically to everyone, and one choke point to the Italians, which the Italians are walling. You see this pattern a lot, by the way, where you have a palisade wall in the Dark Age because you can't build it, but palisade walls really easily fall to infantry. Like, infantry take them out, like, instantly. Stone walls, yeah, stone walls will eventually fall to infantry, but it takes a lot. Like, they're pretty much solid. Fortified walls, you might not even, using infantry is kind of a joke. Like, it'll do it, but it'll take the whole goddamn game. So you see this a lot, walling behind that. Let's take a look at the Italians. One connection between Joe, one connection to the center, and one connection to the Teutons. Teutons here getting some gold. Teutons are a gold-heavy civ, which means that in one game, in 1v1 games, in free-for-all games where you can't trade, they're gonna have to manage their gold very, very well. Because if they screw that up, then they're gonna what's what I'm saying? And they're gonna have a lot of trouble because they have a lot of gold-heavy units, a lot of siege. I mean, they're great, but in a team, similar deal with the Italians. The Italians when they can trade are fucking phenomenal, but without it, it's kind of hard. All right, so and he's got. So the Teutons are actually probably in the best defensive position. They've only really got two areas to worry about, and that's bad for everybody else because the Teutons are good at defense. Let's take a look at the Vietnamese. Vietnamese here, yeah, everybody seems to get a feudal. Only Anthony is in the Dark Age still, but he could be going for a long dark, which is an episode of True Detective, by the way. All right, so let's see. Yellow has one wall here, which kind of sucks. That's pretty open. One area to wall down here, and a third there. So it looks like most players have 3 areas they have to worry about. These lakes can be kind of a pain because sometimes you can miss where you wall them, or you wall right to the edge, but you don't actually get to the edge, like somewhere like there. And oh my god, green has a big wide open space here. It's dangerous. And last but not least, the Boy of Soy. Boy of Soy here doing some walling with some of his buildings. Smart move if you want to save some resources. What's he doing here? Oh, I think Soy Boy is attempting to make walls in such a way where he can funnel units. Looks like what's going on, because this doesn't make sense, right? Unless he's trying to funnel something or do something kind of crazy. Yeah, Soy Boy's basically got the south entrance, the center entrance, and the north entrance. North entrance with the market, and the center right here. Somebody just marked that. Stone, I guess? I don't know. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. What the hell is... I really am curious what he's doing with these walls. Oh my god! He's spelling fuck you! Chat, if I called that, I'm gonna feel very happy about myself. Yes, he totally just, walls aren't a problem for Saracen archers. Yeah, no, the Saracens have the worst team bonus in the game. I'm sorry, friends. My screen just blinked. Chat, is this stream still working? Palisades becoming salty. Yeah, he's just writing FU in Palisades. That's fucking great. That is a winner. Someone mentioned that the Italians might be frushing. So let me take a check on the on what the Italians are doing here. I don't think he's gonna frush. If only because scout fight. Nice. Oh fuck. The Italian scout looks like it's going to go down. Yeah, see, no frushing. He just hit castle. Generally, as the Italians, it's good to age up just because so much of your advantages come in the later ages. I notice he's really fortifying this area, right? My assumption, yeah, he's built walls there. building walls there. The Italians are also pretty good at defense. So it's generally good to try and boom, to try and age up with the Italians. All right, Butt Pug advancing to the Castle Age, doing some Teuton stuff here. Market, all's buildings very close together, which is good. That means they're defensible. Let's see, Castle. Yeah, we're still in the early phases. People seem to be fortifying. This could be a long game. Who is this? Vietnamese only building palisade walls here? Yeah, I mean, they're going to have trouble with that wide opening there, right into the Teuton's face. I wonder if he knows how wide open that is. Okay, let's see. No one really making that many military units. I mean, let's just do a check here. Joe Sepp getting his economy. The lumber bonus from the Celts. Oh, shit. It looks like Soy Boy might come into contact. Is my mini-map alright? Am I losing my mind? I think I'm just losing my mind. Anyways, yeah, so let's see. Soy Boy has a barracks. You know, that's a good sign. At least he's got something there. And Vietnamese here also have a barracks. Not Vietnamese, sorry, Burmese. Vietnamese have 2 archery ranges, which means everyone else might be fucked. Vietnamese archers, fucking phenomenal. Historically, Vietnamese have been good at building tunnels, not walls. Saber Thrib, I highly recommend the goddamn 17-hour Ken Burns Vietnam War documentary. One of the finest things I've ever seen. Alright, so it's interesting. We've got a bit of a wall off between the Italians and the Celts here. That reminds me of many games Joe Sepp and I have played against each other. Very bitter Italian-Celt games. Alright, so let's see. Sawyer's kind of in a weird... Where? Is this green? Oh no, it wasn't Sawyer building that. It was Anthony. Shit, I knew that was weird on the mini-map. Fuck. So Anthony is fucking building fuck you. I mean, I don't know how much of his time he's devoting to that. Like, he might get behind, you know. He's literally in Sawyer's base writing "fuck you," which is kind of great. Oh, he's probably, you know what? He's probably denying him area he could be farming. All right, let's see. Just sort of poking around here. Yeah, nothing too. Okay, so we got some military production buildings. Let's see. Let's see if Joe's garrisoned anything in there. Oh, I heard a loud, painful noise. Let's see, where could that be? Something was destroyed. Alright, hold on. Sorry, chat, I'm sort of trying to finesse this. So he lost a building to write salty things he doesn't end writing. Still my lawyer, leader, Team Sawyer. So actually, it was not Sawyer who wrote this. It was Anthony. It just kind of looked like him because it's in his territory, which is a bigger fuck you. He's like building senseless walls here. And he's about to lose his villager. Well, I don't know. Does he have loom? Yeah, it looks like he's got loom. He's going to be able to take out that cheetah. He was a cheetah! If he was Spanish, he would build that a lot faster. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so Italians got their second town center. Third! Wow! Okay, that's really good. It's always good. Never a bad thing to build to increase your villager production. Joe Sepp still at 1. Oh, he's got 1 idle villager stuck at the gold mine. I kind of hate it when that happens. It's not your fault, you know. It just gets stuck there. Soy Boy building a second town center. Now, Soy Boy is going to have a little bit of interest, a little bit of difficulty if he doesn't get his hands on some gold. You know, in fact, it's weird that he has that mining camp with no villagers there. All right, up, and we got our first little fight here. Joe Sepp's towers versus the Italians' mangonels. Does Joe's still in the feudal age? He cannot counter that with siege. In fact, where is he on resources? He's got enough. Oh, he's almost castling. Okay, he is castling. He's almost in castle. He's got to find a way to hold out against that mangonel. This is normally when you might see some players building a wall behind that, depending on how they're doing. And Joe is also housed, which, if you know him, getting housed is one thing he hates. Oh, Teuton Night Rush! The Teuton Crush A very nice standard move. Now, how effective is this crush going to be, though? Ah, okay. Green has not finished walling off. So let's see how this could be disastrous for green. But what Connor doesn't know is that Joseph is also what's it called? Joseph is also housed. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry guys. All right. Let's take a look. Where are these knights going? I thought he was sending them up north. He could have, because that would have been a good defensive position. Oh, this might just end in stupidity. That what could have been a beautiful slaughter fest of villagers has turned into knights fighting cheetahs. Age of Empires 2, everyone. Greatest game ever fucking made. I mean that with no sarcasm. It is the greatest game ever made. All right. Oh, Kenny. Oh, he's through. Oh, fuck. Oh, these villagers are dead. Oh, that's beautiful. Soy boy, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that the butt pug is doing this to your villagers. Now, it looks like you built enough of the gate so that some of those... Maybe the gate was open at the time. Some of those knights are on the outside. But this is not the best thing in the world for Sawyer. I'll tell you that much. He's got a knight right here. What is he doing? Alright, hold on. I think he was targeting Soy Boy so Teutons could get their revenge. Interesting. I trusted you, Soy Boy. Ah, I know. Well, Soy Boy doing a smart thing here. Let's take a look. He is garrisoning units as he's creating them. But he only has Spearmen. He doesn't even have Pikemen. Spearmen will do dick against Knights. Knights, Pikemen will wipe them out. But Spearmen, Knights can actually take out a decent amount of strength. He's walling a little bit earlier. That sucks, though. He's been denied this stone. And if you're going defensive as the Byzantines, you know, stone is something you want. Some civilizations can get by with more or less stone. All right, checking up on this little conflict over here. Joe's got some mangonels out, and he has Celt Siege and a ram. Celt Siege is some dangerous shit. You do not want to get hit by it. I have the feeling Italians pretty damn good economy. In fact, let's take a look. Well, he doesn't have too many resources to talk about. Let's see. Joseph getting housed again. Ah, so frustrating. Italians going for Imperial. Pretty standard move for Italians to age up early. They get the discount on aging up early. And again, most of their good stuff comes in Imperial. I mean, they have a gunpowder bonus. Let's see. Where's the... Okay, so... Up! Now, if he had hit... Now, if the Teutons had hit the Burmese a little bit earlier, they would have come in and slaughtered them. But here we've got their... I believe this is their unique unit. Again, forgive me, the Arambai. I'm still sort of... I'm kind of new when it comes to the new stuff. Biz got cheap trash, condo spam incoming. Yeah, the Biz do get really good trash, and I believe they have, I want to say they have maybe even a bonus. You know, I mean, historically, you know, the Byzantines had to hold out for a while. Alright, first guy in Imperial, Italians. Not a surprise there. Italians have all, that's kind of what they're about. It's a shame. What could have been. Alright, so the Burmese have pikemen, which is good for them, because that essentially nullifies a lot of the effectiveness of his knights. You know, that's why the crush is so effective. The crush, for those of you who do not know, is the layman's term, is the slang term for a night rush. I guess you could call it a portmanteau. Man, everybody's kind of having trouble with the houses in a 400 pop game. All right, Soy Boy very slowly attacking fucking Joseph's wall with his scout. I admire the persistence. Let's see. Soy Boy's got a couple villagers over here. Let's see, what's Soy Boy got in his barracks? 3 spearmen. Alright. The drinking is showing its effects. Italians building another town center. Holy shit, he really is going for the boom. Alright, Teutons. Sorry guys, this is just taking a second here. This will be an interesting match. Up, Joe attacking the gate here. Let's see, does he have... Oh, fuck. All right. This is what we're talking about here. Take a look at this, my friends. These are the proverbial Woad Raiders. Perhaps one of the best unique units, or most terrifying in my personal experience in the games. And let's see. He's got a bunch of battering rams. Woad Raiders and battering rams will take out a shitload of things. Now, the Italians are already an Imperial, though, so if they can pump out the trebuchets, but they can't, though, because he's only got one castle. Now, let's see. This will see what happens here. Who is going to be victorious, the cannon or the old-style siege? Joe Sepp probably could do this in the castle, just because Celt Siege is that strong. But the Italians with discounted cannons. Cannons take a lot to produce. Another town center. Jesus Christ. That's insanity. That's insanity. Yeah, no, you're right. Camels on Soy Boy. Soy Boy's camels are legit. The camels are a rough counter to knights. You know, camels will fuck them up. And I feel like with a lot of changes to the game, heavy cavalry has been kind of almost invalidated. Alright, Teutons still got their set of knights. Again, viruses, frickin' town centers here are insane. Burmese starting to build up. Another town center back there. Looks like he's going for a lot of stone. It's good.
Don't point that thing at me.
Somebody's pointing something at someone. Let's see. Now this is what I want to see. Oh shit! Joseph, looks like almost took out the wall. I guess. Sorry guys, I missed that. I apologize. Looks like his siege rams were taken out. As you know what? I'm gonna put my camera on him so that I can see that. Looks like his siege rams were taken out. But here's the thing: if he gets through, there's really only villagers. There's some cannons, but if he gets through and he can stream this, I mean, look at all these goddamn rams. If he can take out that gate and go through, the Italians are fucked. Soy Boy still attacking this wall. He's done maybe 200 damage to an 800 damage wall. All right. Oh shit! That siege workshop is out. All right. Italians got some cannons. Setting, oh, he's building a castle. That's the thing, though. He thinks that castle will defend him. Connor, if and when you decide to watch this stream, I need to tell you that castle will not save you. Rams are coming. Brace yourselves. Alright, I love this, by the way. Soy Boy will eventually break through that wall. Like, by the end of the game. Those poor raiders. Yeah, those raiders got slaughtered. But, you know, there will be more. There will be more road raiders. Joe's got a lot of food and gold. He can probably pump them out. What he needs is another castle. Another castle to keep producing more road raiders. Oh, fuck! Now, the castle will not do much damage to that ram. But the combination of the mangonels and the cannons, that's rough. Those cannons might really fuck him up. Especially since the gate... Honestly, Joe needs to hit Imperial. Maybe that's why he's saving his food and gold. Because if he can hit Imperial and get some trebuchets, then that gate is gone. You know, but that's going to be the kicker. You know, I mean, right now, you really can't do much against those cannons. Alright, let's see. Any other fights going on? Just want to check that real quick. No, I think this is pretty much the only conflict we have at the moment. So we're going to focus on that. Italians rebuilding the walls. Let's see. He's got... now, what I tend to do when I play the Italians, I tend to make... At this point in the game, I'd make like 30 barracks. So I can just spam Condottieri. Like, you have an instant army. It's insane. Just imagine blue constantly getting you are being attacked by the horn just because of that scout. Yeah, that can be frustrating. Icio, Joe need onager. Yeah, he does. He needs some onagers. He's either onagers. Okay, Joe's hitting Imperial. If he can survive, and honestly, well, yeah, he's gonna need to defend. I mean, the Italians, they don't... He really doesn't have an army. And, you know, listen, I've been playing, you know, particularly I've been playing against Joe for, like, years. For, like, basically my life. If you don't have an army in the Imperial Age, you'll be punished for that. But again, this is going kind of slow. I think the Guinness is showing, you know? Let's check up on Soy Boy. 3 towns. Oh, wow. A ton of town centers. You start to notice after a while. Oh, no. Anthony's deleting the fuck you? It's disconcerting. You start to notice after a while that the really good players tend to use a lot of town centers. I have K Sonar. Sonar has advanced. Vietnamese to Imperial. That's, I believe they get the Imperial Skirmisher now, which is pretty good. Oh, it leaves it in the rubble. Oh, nice. Oh, and it's you with the fucking... Fuck you. It's great to see maturity in the Age of Empires community. Ooh, and he has a little sneaky town center. It kind of looks like he's just... Well, I'm sure you can see him with his own town center. Say he was trying to be sneaky. And this one scout. Let's take a look. See what Joe's got. Bunch of Woad Raiders. Good, he's building another castle. Thank God. Now, the thing is, if the Italians are smart... Okay, he's got some hand cannoneers. Now, those are going to do good against infantry. But quite frankly, not much else. If Joe can get his skirmisher game up, they're fucking dead. And again, the rams. You know, it's really going to come down to the use of rams and Woad Raiders and counter siege. And pray to God that he gets some more fucking mangonels. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yes, Sawyer highlighting the Dickory. Or one of them. For 400 pop, you need at least 6 TCs. That makes sense. Is there a formula for that, ICO? Like, generally, like, population to, This is fucking hilarious to me. Do I want to spend 800 gold and 200 gold to tribute to myself 500 gold? This is the Vietnamese question. That's a good question. I'm not really sure. Okay, interesting. Little enclave here. Stables. Oh shit. The elephants are coming. Alright. Up! We got some interesting developments from the Teutons. Let's see. Who's in Imperial Age? Oh, everyone. Everyone just hit Imperial. Last people did hit. Soy Boy just hit Imperial. Alright, so. Teutons. Really good infantry. You know, fully upgraded halbs. Which are great because they're chads. Yeah, Celts and Imperial are unstoppable. If Italians... Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. The Italians should try to rush them, but he has no infantry. He has no barrack. I believe he has 1 barracks. He's made some stables. I don't know. Italians don't get that great cavalry. Alright, so he's making some archery rangers. Honestly, I kind of get the feeling that Violet... Because this is sort of a natural tendency as Italians. I think Violet is probably going to just go... Lots of hand cannoners, make best use of that gunpowder bonus, thinking that that will counter the Woad Raiders, which it might, unless they're in rams. But getting back to the Teutons here, heavy cavalry. Teutons get good heavy cavalry, it's just they're not that fast. Heavy cavalry siege, Teutons get good siege. Teutonic Knights, bunch of halberds. Halberds, great trash unit. You know, I mean the trash units are actually all really good, but if you get halberds, your trash is legit. You know, there are a few... The Italians, for example, do not get halberds. They just get pikemen. Kind of makes it hard to be countered, or to counter with cavalry. It's hard to counter cavalry as Italians, even though they get that unique unit. It costs too much gold. It's good and easy in a team game, but let's see. What's he doing with all these halberds? Well, actually, see, that's good. It's good that Red is building these halberds, because Yellow, they built a bunch of stables. It looks like they're going to go elephants. And halberds fucking slaughter elephants. It's amazing. Italian's player needs a meat shield for the gunpowder, else he's going to take... Yes, absolutely. He's definitely going to take... Again, you know, honestly, it's not a strategy we think about, but, you know... I mean, Condottieri produce really quickly, though they cost more gold. Italian champions, man. They're fully upgraded. And he hit Imperial Age quick. Might as well. I mean, they're not going to take out a Teutonic Knight, but they don't have to if you've got a ton of gunpowder. They just have to hold the line, gladiator style. All right, Soy Boy hitting the wall. I love it. Just the dickery of this. Let's see, are there any other fights going on? No, it doesn't look like it. Just this little skirmish. Yeah, that's the thing. This little thing here, these cannons, and that that mangonel, that's gonna fuck up some stuff unless Joseph gets. Oh, he's got some trebs. All right. Is he producing with his other castle? How's his economy? Economy's not bad. Yeah, he's got to get more town centers. Just, what does he have, 2? 3. Okay, no, it's not bad, but not nearly as good as it would need to be. All right. So unfortunately, not as violent. Oh fuck! Vietnamese town center. Now this is smart. He could fucking break through the woods if he has enough lumber this way, and just complete, because he's wide open here. I mean, he's got some town centers back there, but still, nevertheless. But also it opens up yellow to all these fucking halberdiers, which are dangerous. Dangerous as hell. Oh god, Teutonic Knights. Now they are not elite Teutonic Knights yet. Still to be feared, however. Alright, Joseph building more houses. Let's take a look at the pops real quick. Okay, Sawyer, 167 out of 210. Sonar, I'm sorry, I'm not going to remember any of your names. I believe that's Scott. 93 out of 150. Joseph, 113 out of 145. Virus, 192 out of 285, but I believe most of that is villagers, which is good, but still. Oh, wow. Butt Pug. Sorry. Butt Pug with 212 out of 240. And Anthony here with 98 out of 415. What's he doing with this trebuchet? Knocking down trees? Or destroying his own building? Looks like he destroyed... Ah, that was weird. Okay. That was very strange. Let's see. Soy Boy, again, mostly going for the villager boom here. Another town center. I do like this kind of aggressive dickery between Anthony and Sawyer here. That's kind of that could make for an interesting long-term thing. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna something. This could be bad eventually. I'd like to kind of. It reminds me of a game Joe and I just played, a feudal cap forest, wolves nothing, which was insane. Where we cut through to the forest, but then our villagers got shot by all our towers. So there's like only one opening before we could really like cut through. Oh, and the scout is gone. That's disconcerting. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Oh, that's gonna be hard for Joe. That's a lot of skirmishers. But still, no meat shield. That's weird. That's weird that there's no, So we've been playing Farm Simulator 2018. Yes! Farm Simulator 2018. The greatest game. Oh, I know the pain of those mangonels. I know that pain. I'm intimately familiar with the pain of mangonels. Notice, by the way, just really quickly, Sawyer here put an outpost. I've heard tell, although I haven't seen as many as I'd like, outposts are the mark of a really, really good player. And interesting. There might have been a mistake, but Italians here going with the Genoese crossbowmen, which is a gold-heavy cavalry counter. I don't know. Oh, fuck! Broke through the trees. Oh, they're going to take out that town center. That town center is not safe. Okay, well, it looks like Vietnamese have managed to wall up. But those infantry could do a lot of damage. Oh, it's good that he's keeping him away. It's good. Cheesesteak. That's one of the old cheese. That's not even the cheat. Philly cheesesteak. No, it's cheesesteak Jimmy guy. No, but this is one of the old, yeah. Oh, and he's got Teutonic Knights and Mangonels coming in. Oof. You do not want to be the Vietnamese right now. Now, it's good that he kept his Halberdiers back. Halberdiers actually take extra damage from ranged units, which is sort of a weird phenomenon. Italians double walling with a castle. Good strategy. A standard kind of way to do it. Again here, literally no infantry. But he's got the cannons. You know, I mean, he's doing all right with it, so. No other conflicts right here. Let's focus down here. Yeah, he just lost a town center, which is a significant stone investment, all things considered. Not as big as a castle, but, you know, hey. Town center is very, very important. Because can Red not afford Paladin? That's a good question. Now, if you watch Spin Law's videos, the Paladin upgrade is actually not as cost-effective as you might think. And Cavaliers actually do a pretty decent job. You have to make a lot of Paladins before it really, really becomes cost-effective. I might, or I should say, yeah, you have to really be invested in cavalry to make that really cost-effective. And also, as the Teutons, you know, your cavalry's good, but your infantry's kind of where it's at. And, well, but probably more significantly, oh, look at this. Yeah, they're getting a little screwed. Hopefully he's researched Arson, our Teuton player. In a single, in a 1v1 game, check down here. Oh, shit! 2 battles at once! Oh, fuck. Alright, well, Joe's Mangonel was taken out. That's not that good. But in a free-for-all game, when there is no trading, you gotta watch your gold. And the Paladin upgrades a ton of gold, and Cavalry are a ton of gold. And you are the Teutons. You might as well go with Teutonic Knights, or at least not vulnerable to spears. You know, they're not vulnerable to really cost-effective counters. So it makes sense that he's not going too heavy on the cavalry. Notice though, these onagers just wrecking shit. Those archers might get really caught there. Blue archers, they can be a good counter. It's tricky. Countering onagers is a difficult prospect. Now I wonder. I feel like Joe's weakness here is his economy, just because this is not the amount of numbers that I've usually seen him play with. So I think something's going on there. But yeah, Saber Thrib, that's, I think that's why he's not going Paladin. I mean, he could, I could be totally wrong, but that's, oh. Fucking wonderful. Alright, alright, so I will focus on red, but I will keep the thing on blue, so that if I hear something, we can jump back to that, then I'll switch. Alright, very nice. Good formation with his trash here. You know, he can afford to lose those spearmen. Can't afford to lose those onagers. Nice little meat shield going on. Keeping his TKs in the back. Smart, doesn't want to risk them. But, you know, the trash units, you can get killed. I blame drinks. Yes, I do blame the drinks. I think that's the way. Ah, and the destruction. Very beautiful. Beautiful destruction here. Now, he's lost a lot of his halberdiers, but he's still got a bunch attacking that building. If I were him, I'd probably put, oh my god. That onager shot. Beautiful. Oh, and it looks like he's brought up some cannons, too. That'll be good. Cannons much better against buildings. Villagers taking out a fucking ram. Always a fun sight to see. Alright, and with the gate down, he is in with a ton of fucking halberds. Really quickly, let's look at his base. Yeah, he's got a... Look at all those barracks. He can just... Look at those halberdiers streaming in. He's got a bunch of idle ones down here. Probably for defense. Or hopefully for defense. Got a few idle villagers over there. But yeah, no. He's gonna... These halberds are gonna be streaming in. And look how close he is to the fucking king. Yellow might be our first elimination. Let's see. Who is yellow? Sonar? Yes. Yellow Vietnamese. The king is still in that castle. He's smart. He will get his king the fuck out of there. Is that king? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, purples came in with scouts. That'll disrupt Joe's economy. Interesting that he hasn't upgraded them to huskies. Yeah, that's just frustrating. Yeah, and those cannons will take out those rams. Alright. Well, as interesting as this is, I don't want to miss getting a king. Oh, fuck! We're about to get a king taken out. those cannons will fucking kill that king. I believe, has the king escaped? I believe the king has escaped. Where is the king? Where is his king? So this is a regicide game, which means if the king dies, his game, yellow is out if the king dies. Spies. Oh, I think I'm on Joe's message. Oh, poor Joe. These the scouts are just taking out his villagers. You know, it's a shame. I think that with a better economy, because Italians didn't really have that good of a shield. With a better economy, I think Joe probably could have taken it out. But I think the economy was just brutal there. Where is his king? Why am I having trouble finding his king? Oh, Far Castle over here. Yeah, yellow's getting fucked here by the tombs. Oh shit, Joseph's king out in the open. That's the consequence of king scouting. You gotta be very careful. Yeah, this is really rough. This is why you need town centers to garrison your villagers. Alright, and just a stream of halberdiers and units coming in from red. This wall will do nothing for yellow, unfortunately. And you know, he's gonna want to bring up some more cannons soon, or some trebuchets or something, because really it was those 3 cannons that kind of saved him. And those 3 cannons took out that castle quick enough for him not to be in any kind of trouble. Oh, poor Joe. That fucking town center is gonna go. Oh, that's brutal. That is upsetting. That's upsetting because I've seen Joe against the Italians, and he can kick a lot of ass. I guess you're gonna blame it on the Guinness. All right, this castle will go down, but I believe the king. Whoa! Oh, this king again. This king was in that castle. Yeah. Up, king is in the final town center, where he's got to get through a ton of buildings and shit. Yeah, but I think yellow, it might be. It's basically all over for yellow. I mean, he could try and run around his king, but the other thing is this: his king's in a goddamn corner. The only thing he might be able to do is cut through the woods and get his king over there, but I'm really not sure. Oh, and Soy Boy offering an assist to Joe. I don't know if teams are locked. Oh fuck, the Italians coming through with a bunch of cannons. Again here, not that much of a meat shield, but it looks like they don't need it. Joe doesn't quite frankly have the numbers to stop this many archers and things. You know, if he had a meat shield, he'd probably be able to fucking own them with those onagers. But without that, you know, I mean, these road rangers will do some damage, but I don't know. He's sending with the trebuchets, which is smart, but yeah, he just doesn't have the numbers. I believe, let's see, Sonar's pop. We go to Joseph's. Joseph's pop, only 53. Yeah, he doesn't have the numbers for this. Okay, just turning up north here. Yeah, this is, the Vietnamese are just gonna be holding out. Seeing if they don't die. Oh, and the scouts attacking farmers. Yeah. Well, all those stables that the Italians built paid off. Where were their stables? Well, 4. 4's enough. And he's getting a secondary siege group up. Oof, that's brutal. Joe building another castle. Not a bad move. But, you know, I think it's just production-wise, he's having a lot of trouble. It'll be interesting to see if Soy Boy helps Joseph. It's also kind of interesting that we haven't, you know, Soy Boy and Anthony haven't really been in combat much at all, which is kind of good for them. It means they haven't had to waste the resources. Oh, Soy Boy sending some cataphracts. Alright, let's see. For those offended by the term Soy Boy, I only use it as that is a matter of that's what they tend to call Sawyer. Anyway, so who's more dead? Yellow. Yellow is more dead. Blue has some castles. Yellow's more dead, if only because purple doesn't really have a lot of infantry. They just have ranged. And if Joe can get his shit together... Oh, nice. Soy Boy coming in with some cataphracts to help Joe. It's glorious. That's the thing. If Joe can get his shit together and get some infantry out, you know, the Italians are gonna have some trouble. You know, but I mean, they're both in a lot of trouble. It's really gonna be a matter of who goes up first. Now, Joe almost lost because he fucking forgot where his king was, which is a standard Joe kind of move. Alright, well this is going to take a little bit though. He's got a lot of houses to get through. He's some siege. Oh, he's got cannons. Let's see, Will Sawyer... Alright, so Sawyer's cataphracts have killed all those scouts. They could come in and save Josep here. That's the thing. The Italians, although they do get that unique unit, it is kind of gold heavy. The Italians are not the best anti-cav. It's not a cost-effective anti-cavalry strategy. It's good, but it's no mass halberds. Yeah, I think Joe got wrecked economic. Like, he didn't, his economy kind of killed him. When he was getting attacked, you should have had a lot more units at that point. You do what you can with a lot of Guinness in you. Oh, and these scouts! So many scouts. And scouts, the great thing about scouts, they only cost food. They're so cheap. So cheap. Let's see, can this many cataphracts take this out many scouts? Or is Soy Boy leading them away? That'll be interesting. And again, nothing really from the other players here. It's kind of smart they're waiting. Relic over here, no one's claimed. Yeah, I think Joe's probably pretty drunk at this point, and that he has a ton of Ida villagers around a lumber mill, literally with no lumber around it. And a bunch of villagers next to houses that they're not building. Is Joe... Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. Joe lost. They got fucked by Connor. Dude had too much eco. Yeah, he did. Oh shit, Joe's king got killed. Fuck, I missed that, guys. I am so sorry. Yes, cataphracts are fucking amazing. So yeah, so Joe... I'm sorry, guys. I missed when Joe's king got killed. That was not drunken madness. That's just idle villagers. Oh! And the Vietnamese getting pwned, but still sort of running back. Oh my god. Oh no, Sonar getting double wrecked here. We've got Anthony coming in with a catapult here, an onager, going through the forest. Holy shit. This is a race to see who gets to kill. Let's move to someone who's alive. Well, barely. This is gonna be a race to see who can kill Sonar first. Guys, I feel so bad. I'm sorry I missed Joe's king death. I don't know how I did. I guess I was holding out hope. Alright, some cataphracts here coming in. Honestly, I would not waste my cataphracts on these scouts. It's not worth taking any of the damage. I mean, Byzantines get good. I mean, I guess it's fun to kill them, but Byzantines get good, cheap trash. You know, cataphracts are a lot of gold. If they take out one of them, essentially, if he takes out a few of his cataphracts, even if he loses all his scouts, that's still a pretty good exchange for the Italians because, you know, scouts are basically, you know, they cost almost nothing. Up, and yellow getting the relic, at least foiling the plans of our dear Anthony here. Huh. Red turning back. I guess he figures he doesn't want to fight over... He doesn't want to lose men over who gets to kill Sonar. Which is smart. You know, you don't want to senselessly lose soldiers. Although, it is Vietnam, so that is kind of the tradition, right? Yeah. Make bad decisions. Make bad decisions when you fight the Vietnamese. Again, if you haven't had a chance... watch that documentary. One of the most important things. Honestly, yellow is so out of the game that people are better off going for another player's in a winning position. That is true, but it, you always it's nice to have some closure. Well, I mean, Yellow is so far off that if you execute a nice, simple oh, yellow's about to go down. His king up, and yellow is out. His king is dead. Wish there were a louder notification for that. I just saw the name cross off. Yellow is out. All right, let's see. The Italians here just cleaning out Joe's stuff, building some walls here. Pretty smart. Oh, balls. So, if you don't know anything about the Byzantines, they get cheap counters. And the greatest counter to cavalry is the camel. Oh, and I believe they do get good monks. Oh shit. So, all those scouts are going to be fucked. Now, it is kind of senseless for him to just destroy Joe's buildings. I mean, it's fun. Gets your score up. But, you know, it might just be the auto attacks. But if he's focusing on it, that was a mistake. Nice to make that trebuchet there, some cannons. Let's see. So who do we have left? Anthony with the Burmese. Sawyer with the Byzantines. The Italians with Connor. And I believe this is Alex with the Teutons. Alex, or if I screwed up your name, yeah. Teutons have conversion resistance, so monks aren't as good while they're in play. Very true. Teutons also, I believe, have double healing range on their monks, which is kind of nice. It's good when you have a lot of gold-heavy, tough units to use monks, because, you know, you're going to be... It makes sense to heal them, as opposed to, like, let them die, whereas, you know, with trash, you don't really have to... Healing your trash might be a bit of a waste, considering, all things considered. Like, if you have to prioritize. Alright, so, he's still got cataphracts, no paladins, which, again, makes sense. You know, but a ton of halberds and onagers. That is a devastating combination, especially on 1v1 games when the gold is low. You know, I would not want to be facing against the Teutons. If I had to bet, my money would be on the Teutons right now. I don't think the Italians... I mean, their economy's great, but I don't think in terms of their unit composition that they're going to be able to do too well against the combination here of Sawyer and Alex. Up, and Sawyer starting to attack with his camels, hitting some mills. Well, these are Joe's old mills. I'm not sure how that's helping him necessarily. Italians here with the crossbows. Probably auto attack. Up, and what is he laying down here? Tons of archery ranges. I guarantee you he's going to pump out a shitload of skirmishers and just fuck Italians up. Yeah, halberdiers. Yeah, he's going counters. Byzantines get a discount on counters. So, it's always a smart move if you're playing as Byzantines to take advantage of that. And they got good counter units. And if I'm not mistaken, most of them are fully upgraded. But I could be wrong. Up, and Italians sending in their mixed composition army here. Let's see how they do against these camels. Oh, fuck. Now, you know what I said about Italians being bad at countering cavalry? I think I might have misspoken. Those, maybe economically, those goddamn crossbows are kicking some ass. That is, you know what? I misspoke. I was wrong. That ranged composition is pretty goddamn good. Skirmishers, though. Skirmishers might prove someone victorious here. Oh, shit. Yeah, hand cannoneers get that bonus against infantry going. Probably even more painful. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, fuck. Yes! Red has cut through the woods and completely bypassed Italians' defenses. The Italians are in deep trouble. Again, they have no meatballs here. They don't really have that much infantry. Not too many defenses here. And I think it might be over for the Italians. The Teutons are in. They've got siege. They've got really good infantry trash. Just kicking some ass. And he's sending more on the way. Italians. I do not predict the Italians lasting too long. I mean, they've got their crossbowmen. I mean, that's just a distraction there. His main force is down here. Teutonic Knights coming in, just basically unstoppable. Italians coming with their mixed composition here, which was effective, but I think against the Teutons he's gonna have some trouble. They're just too tough. I mean, yeah, they're good anti-infantry, but the Teutonic Knights and all those onagers, yeah, the Italians are in trouble. Hell, he could afford to kill his own halberdiers at this point if he really. Yeah, this is not looking good for the Italians. And this is good news for Sawyer because they can't do shit against him. The Italians are in the fight of their lives. Some cannons here taking out buildings. And cannons much better at taking out buildings than onagers. Please don't allow Teuton victory. It would be beginning of a century of Teuton coasting. You know, I'm in a weird place. I really like the Teutons, but I kind of hate Teuton fans. Because they tend to be a bit of a pain. They tend to be a little too much with the Deus Vult. You know what I'm saying? But I do love them. I am a huge fan of... I like the Teutons because I like the Holy Roman Empire in the Middle Ages. I think that they're fascinating. You know, I think that it's an interesting state in the Middle Ages. Particularly in the High Middle Ages, particularly the end of the early Middle Ages, the Holy Roman Empire around like the year 1000 just gets very fascinating. But yeah, no, but we've got people in the chats like you've got people Teuton fanboys being all Deus Vulti about it. It kind of kills the Teutons. It's a shame because they're really an interesting civilization. I think is probably the word we want to use. Anthony and Soyboy need to team up in order to stop Teuton coasting. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think any of these other players really feel like fighting each other right now. Like, well, there's 2 left, right? There's 4 players left, right? I don't think that the Italians are, okay, so there's basically 3 left. The Italians are, I mean, you can't stop this. You know, and again, a brilliant, good Black Forest move. Why try to attack the wall when you can cut through the trees? You know, it reminds me what a teacher of mine used to joke about World War I. Screw you, we'll go through the forest. I forget exactly. You know what? I can't remember the precise joke. But regardless, it might have been the Second World War. I know one they go around the forest, one they go through it. I am ashamed as a student of history. I'm a medievalist mostly. My world wars aren't as good as they should be. Yes. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Cyan fighting Green anytime soon, just because yeah they see the Teuton menace. You know. Yeah, this is just. I mean, just look at this. He has enough. Let's take a look. He has enough barracks and enough of an economy. I mean, this is Black Forest. Food and wood are plentiful. Mostly because wood is plentiful and you use farms. He's got an economy to keep these things just streaming in. And as long as he can protect his onagers, they're done. Now, that is good enough. Take a look here. The Italians, I mean, they're sort of making a nice last stand here with their scouts coming in and hitting these onagers. And that might prove a setback for Red. You know, that might buy him some time, but honestly, guys, I don't know. I mean, he's already took out a castle. Like, their whole, Italians' whole western front, is just gone. You know, their whole fortifications there. I mean, it's gonna take Red some time, because Red just lost all those onagers, which is really bad for Red. But let's take a look at Virus. Pop 150, not too bad. Let's take a look at Arn again now. Not Arn, I'm sorry guys. At Butt Pug. Yeah, 285. Yeah, that's a little bit tricky. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is why you need a meat shield. This is why you need some champions, or let's see. Those Teutons know they're good and let everyone else know too. They're tooting their own horn. Olivia, I know I'm using your real name. Uh, I've missed your puns. Can I remember Tootin Cancer posting? No, I cannot remember Tootin Cancer posting. I'm assuming it's horrible, like the internet. I didn't mean to shit on the whole internet. The internet is a place where things, that shouldn't be said are often said. That's okay. There's things that should be said. I like the internet. Please don't kill me, internet. Teutons building their own little base. They can stream things out. Good old-fashioned violence. Oh, look at all these attempted archery range by the Italians. Oh, that's sad. That's like an unsent letter. It's that level of depressing. Oh, shit. No, the Italians making a stand here. It's a lot of skirmishers. And, as I mentioned before, halberdiers and other trash units, halberdiers in particular, score still fucks. That's fair. It won't for long, Italian. Range units do really, really well against halberdiers in particular. But the Italians are holding their own, sending some pikemen. Now again, this is the weakness of the Italians. They do not get halberdiers. So in a trash war, they will lose. Although their skirmishers, just because of the text, if he's researched them, are much better than the Teuton skirmishers. So we'll see. This will be interesting. Now, if he can micro that well, he should be able to minimize. Yeah, Italian. Nice micro on the Italian's part. He minimized losses from from those halberds. Now, this is interesting. Here we have just kind of mass, unorganized slaughter. And I think the Italian player might pull ahead on this, just because, fatigue sets in when you play these kinds of games, right? You're used to having a nice, massive force, you stream it out, you got the rhythm. But yeah, the Teutons can't concentrate their shit. Italians holding their own. I mean, oh, never mind, we have a big concentration over here. And the game is paused. Oh, there we go. Right. Evil lag. The Italians having a nice, yeah, but now the Teutons they've composed themselves. Which is a smart move by the Teuton player. Get your shit together. When the streaming stops, when it stops being effective, pull your shit together. If Red runs out of gold, he has no counter to Biz. I think at the I think that is at the moment the only way that, the internet is fine, Teuton posting and sound posting not. Yeah, I wish that we had a healthy way to Teuton post that wasn't just vitriol, because I like the Teutons. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. I just, like I said, I hate the Teuton fan base. Yeah, if Red runs out of gold, I mean, that's the deal. Now here's the thing. If Red is smart... Oh, fuck. Green coming through the woods at Red. Holy shit. Fave Civ rematch. Holy shit. Green. Oh my god. This could really fuck up Red. He's got a lot of rams. This could... And Red is... Red was kicking Italian's ass, but that's kind of stabilized a little bit. I mean, Red's still looking like they might win. Oh fuck. Green has a ton. It's looking like Red might win, but it's going to be a war of attrition to an extent. And if Green can pull this off, Green is fucked. Italians here. Yeah, I don't really see the Italians lasting that long. Up, Soy Boy coming in from the south with a bunch of skirmishers, which is smart because they're trash. For those of you who do not know the game very well, it is always good to risk your trash. Up, somebody's king was located. I believe it's the Italian player. Let's see. If I were the Italians, where would I put my king? Far the fuck away. Now, here's the thing. If Red can manage to take out the Italians, and if Sawyer is distracted enough, keep in mind, Sawyer doesn't really... I mean, there's a lot of skirmishers. That's not that big of a force. Okay, he's got some siege. He could do it, but that's not too... There's not a lot of punch to a bunch of skirmishers. I mean, he would need some kind of infantry. Um. Oh, fuck. A dock. Soy Boy might be doing the ultimate dick move and, like, put something in a dock and, like, try to save it that way. Yeah, the Italians are basically done. Now, if he can finish the Italians and pull his guys back to green, then green's strategy... Oh, green, really smart, just going through the woods, not even attacking the wall, which is smart because it's not going to alert red. If red's really not paying attention, you know, it's, if he's focusing on the Italians, he could really get hurt by this. I mean, green has cleared a path clear into red's base. This could be really fucking bad for red. Alright, Sawyer here with a lot of skirmishers, hitting some shit up. If I were Sawyer, I might launch an attack on green. Just because... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Green has a lot of stuff in his base. I was going to say, just because green's doing this ridiculous assault. And no one would think to see that, right? Alright. Italians barely holding out. Oh, fuck. Is he putting his king, like, amongst all these fucking houses and walls or something ridiculous like that? That'd be kind of a dick move. I mean, you know, the game's over for green. Or for Italians. Sorry, for Italians. Alright, some halberdiers coming up. Where the fuck is his king? Stop! Yes, that is the appropriate response, Italian player. Who I believe is called Connor. Yeah, where the hell is his king? Teuton's got some castles down there. Teuton castles, by the way, probably the best castles in the game. I only say probably because they don't get all the defense upgrades, but you get fucking crenellations, which makes infantry fire from castles. You get the goddamn, it also increases castle range. You get the garrison bonus to garrison more units in castles. Teuton's castles, really tough, brutally aggressive. Teuton castles will fuck you. There are a few castles that technically have a more higher, like, actual defense stat, but the Teutons combine that. They're a really good defense stat with an amazing thing.
Gold.
Yes, green. I have noticed. You are in his base with a shit. Oh, I have noticed that you're in his base. Holy shit. Green might fucking king snipe. Green has... Green has managed to, by not attacking at all the walls or anything else, Green has managed to fucking sneak his way into the base, unalert, because Red's distracted by the Italian war, right? He's about to, this castle is about to fucking go down. And now Red will be alerted to it, and this is going to be insanity. Rams will take out a castle, even a Teuton castle, very quickly. Not as quickly as Trebs, but very quickly nonetheless. He's sending his cavalry. These Arambai, I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with them. Again, I apologize for my ignorance. This castle's going down. He's still got about 3 rams. It's actually pretty good on the Byzantine. Oh! And here come the Byzantine infantry. Coming back to attempt to save the day. The Italians here. Oh, notice. The Teutons. Did I say Byzantine infantry? I might have. Teuton infantry. Ton over here. Completely not being used. Oh, wow. That castle was just barely saved. Just barely saved. Looks like a little bit of AI skirmishing here with Teuton and the Soy Boy. Oh, but Sawyer's going in. Yeah, Red is in trouble. Red is in more trouble than he should have been. That was an insane move by Green. Anthony, just, you know, you gotta admire the brilliance of, hey, I've been cutting through the forest all this time. Why not keep cutting through? Why attack the wall? Why alert him to my presence? Getting those rams in right up to his castle before the Teuton player responds. Beautiful fucking play. You know. Somehow the Italians are still in the game. Oh, okay. This is kind of a dick move, but oh! Sawyer cutting through the woods with Huskarls. So, for those of you, so just so you know, the Italians kind of did a dick move and attempted to put their king way in the back of the forest. I mean, there's no way he's gonna win. He's just being kind of a dick about it. And nice Teutons defended their castle. Yeah, well, good job, Teutons. Teutons survived that. We didn't know if they were going to, but the Teutons survived that. Now again, notice this is just kind of a dick move here. No offense to Connor here. I mean, I know he's trying to survive, but you know, just walling off his king into the woods. I mean, you know, we'll see. I mean, once that siege workshop is dead, or it doesn't even need to kill the siege workshop, he can go to the woods. But that king is pretty much going to be dead soon. Wow, these Arambai, pretty good. If he micros them well, he'll be able to hit those Teuton infantry. The big problem with the Teutons... Yes, and he cut through the woods. I love it. I love it. He cut through the fucking woods like a beast. The Italian king over here, probably kind of fucked. Hopefully the Teutons will kill him. Somebody will kill him. Sawyer coming up here through this gate. All right. The big problem with the Teutons is they are slow as hell. You know, if you go mangonels against the Teutons and you play it well, you know, their infantry are fucked. That is their biggest flaw. It's one of the reasons why sometimes I do prefer the Italians. The Italians, full blacksmith. You know, nobody plays them that way. They are really versatile. Very versatile civ. The Teutons are good. The Teutons are very good. You know, especially with their trash. And you know, we've seen the Teutons have been kicking ass, but sometimes that speed can really fuck you. All right, Sawyer coming in, basically fresh. Sawyer really hasn't fought that many conflicts in this. You know, he saw the Italians a little bit. Teutons, you know, again, fatigue sets in when you play the game. You know, you can get a little distracted. Teutons here probably trying to get some revenge on Green for their dickery. Oh my god, look at all those barracks. How is Vera still in this? Alright, Soy Boy at 382. Alex as the Teutons at 400 at Pop Cap. And Anthony at only 170. Which is surprising because Anthony really hasn't been... He had his big surprise attack, which is great, but he hasn't really been in any kind of strain. You know, that was all aggression. You know, he didn't really have to survive. Let's see. Those are a lot of barracks. The thing is, he's also got a lot of barracks over here. He doesn't even need... Like, he has so many fucking barracks, he doesn't even need these barracks. He can afford to let Sawyer waste his time attacking those barracks and just pump out stuff later. Although Sawyer, map control, insane. Half the goddamn map. I don't know what Anthony's doing, though. Anthony... He had that really great assault, but only 170 at this point in the game. And somehow the Italian king is still alive, which, again, okay. I admire his tenacity. Okay, well, now it makes a little sense. He's building some castles. You know, but I don't think a comeback, it would be an amazing comeback. Alright, let's see. You get free murder holes as Teutons. Yes, you do. And You'd think that's overall a great thing, but if you play Teutons all the time and then you start to play another group, another civilization, then I guarantee you forget to get murder holes because it happens to me all the time. But yeah, free murder holes is great, because without murder holes, an infantryman, one guy can take out a tower. If it's only one tower and there's not like other things that can hit, because murder holes, for those of you who do not know, it allows your defensive structures to attack the base of the defensive structures, which is great. All right. Up, red has broken through into some of green. And they're holding their own. Again, here's you've got. Let's take a look at competition, right? And cost effectiveness. And this is kind of an odd move by Soyboy. Well, he's got all the skirmishers, right? He's got a ton of hand cannoneers, which are good. If he can defend his hand cannoneers, those halberds, those halberds are absolutely screwed. But in terms of cost exchange, Soyboy's got a ton of cannons, a ton of hand cannoneers. If he loses these to trash units, I mean, that's not a good exchange. I mean, if his trash units take out even a few of his cannons, Sawyer's in a bit of trouble. I mean, well, not in a bit of trouble. That's a profitable trade for Red. Red Teutons, again, probably just distracted. He's got his guys there. If Red wanted to, he probably could. I mean, he's got some decent defenses here. It would be a bit of a tough fight. But if Red could swing through, Red could probably take out Green. Green, again, still only at 188 at this point in the game. I think Green might have gotten too excited at the prospect of that ridiculous snipe that he did, which was great. Or attempted snipe. He didn't take out the king, but it was beautiful. I admire it. Again, Soyboy making it, retreating his cannons. Smart. Finally, Sawyer, send in some trash infantry, so you don't have to let your expensive units die. Now, if I were Red, I would not send in a single goddamn Teutonic. I would stream in a bunch of halberds. What's it called? These fucking barracks. Stream in a bunch of halberds, and then make my main attack over here. Take out Green while he's still weak. But I'm not good at this game, so that might be a bad strategy. Soyboy lost 1 BBC to take out Bomber Cannon. Take out 3, not a bad trade. What are market prices of serves? Oh wow, okay, so there's a lot of chat I missed. Teuton player didn't get crenellations. That's a mistake. Crenellations is really important. Although, Teutons are winning, so who knows. Murder holes for free, crenellations. Teutons is aggressive building. Sorry guys, I'm just noticing the chat. Iron Buyer like Conquistadors, Barracks Town. Barracks Town! Yes, that is fucking Barracks Town. Soyboy lost 1 bar per 3. No, that's not bad. Alright, Soyboy playing a standard defensive kind of strategy here. You got his infantry in the front, range here, and a siege in the back. There's a good combination. But, unfortunately, these onagers are dead. Onagers are dead. Italians still holding out with a shitload of castles. This is so long. Yes, it is a long game, Italian player. I wonder why. I don't mean to be too salty. Not to make a bad Carthage meme. Yeah, red could be just making Green's life miserable. I mean, this is probably. I mean, this will be the crux of it. Looks like Sawyer's starting to overpower Red. I thought, let me see, did he build? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at what Sawyer has done here. In Joe's old territory, he has built a shitload of barracks, siege, all sorts of stuff. Map control, really important. He can just stream in the same way that Red can stream from his barracks, Sawyer can see him stream from his, and then we have a bit of a fight. But Sawyer makes those units much cheaper. And also he's building up his cataphracts. Cataphracts are the way of it. Up. Bunch of fucking hussars here. Oh, shit. If those hussars meet those infantry, they are dead. But hussars are quick. They can get away if they need to. Get juked. Spies have leaked knowledge of your king's location. Alright. Someone really needs to take out the Italian player. Italian player, if and when you decide to watch this, I am not mad at you. It's just someone needs to take you out at this point in the game. Otherwise, you can come back as a threat. You know. All right, let's see. Sawyer almost had him earlier on. Ah, oh, that's beautiful. All those cannons. Oh, wow, okay. I guess the king was taken out. Dude, we were guiding the Italian king away from harm. Alright, Joe, explain that to me. You were guiding the Italian king away from harm? Why? Just to prolong the destruction? Or to give him a chance? Why were you, protecting him? Alright, nice little skirmish here. Notice, it looks like Sawyer has his monks grouped with his hussars. That will actually make his hussars move slowly when they march together. Which is good if you want to protect your monks, but if you're trying to rush units to the front. Red here, attacking Sawyer's walls. Not the smartest move without any siege. Sawyer has a lot of time to deal with that. But Sawyer's distracted. Alright, Sawyer pushing through with the bombards. Leading with the skirmishers. Very smart. Good to lead with your expendable units. Honestly, yeah, because fuck the Teutons. Honestly, in FMA, you gotta team up on the strongest player. Right now, that is Red. That is very true. That is very true. Always team up on the strongest player. And that is Red, but I'm telling you, I think Sawyer... If Sawyer plays this smart, I think he could have it. I'm sorry for my comments about the Italian king's imminent death. And this is what we call a trash war, ladies and gentlemen. Onager, siege, and trash. Oh no! Sawyer's catapults. Or Sawyer's cannons. Oh, but he might be able to take... can he take out... I think he might take out that castle. Oh, but Red has gotten into Sawyer's base. Taking out some of the siege workshops. Now there is distinction... that could go either way. That really could go either way. I mean, a castle is a much bigger prize. But in terms of positioning, I mean, I don't know if this is wise for Sawyer to let this just kind of happen. If he, you know, if Red wanted to, he could take out that town center, kill those villagers. And the cataphracts are here. Cataphracts, one of my favorite units from the game when I was a little kid. Really cool. Trample damage by a logistica. Beautiful stuff. Connor, you deleted your king! I was wondering how he died. Connor, I respect that. I respect the, I respect that decision. Ambush Fest. Yeah, I like how, you know, just looking at the mini-map, you've got red and green, or red and cyan and red. That's the thing, though. In all honesty, I think, let's see, where is cannons? So while red is in, Sawyer's base, Sawyer has siege in red's base. I would not let Soy kill me. I ran for ages. Alright. Here, let's take a look at Soy's perspective. Oh shit. Green heading in to attack Sawyer. Oh no. And he's got a bunch of rams. Uh-oh. Now, I was just saying Sawyer might have the advantage here, but I think that getting hit twice at once. If Sawyer can't, this is a much bigger threat than red right now, because it is inside his economy. Although it looks like Sawyer's moved a lot of his villagers. But yeah, that's dangerous. That is absolutely dangerous. Although it's not, I mean, Sawyer taking out red's secondary base here. But, you know, red still has all this. Oof. Oof. I don't know how he's going to handle that. That is scary. That is a scary move by Green. Red here, though. I think this is a pretty aggressive attack by Sawyer. I'm not sure. I mean, red's sending his halberds. But, I mean... And the other end of it is, yeah, sure. Red took out a bunch of his infantry. But that's not that many halberds compared to what Cyan has in red's base. Oh, and he's using cataphracts. He's using, what are they called? Halberdiers against cataphracts, which is not always a good move. Because cataphracts get a bonus against their counter. I mean, it's the best thing you can do. It's cost effective. But, you know, cataphracts, they're harder to take out than other cavalry. Alright, and again, it's really the Sawyer here with the fact that he's got some siege doing some damage. Sawyer can't lose. Look at the bottom left of the map. Yeah, no. You're right. Sawyer's got a ton. The only thing is, Green is in his fucking base now. And, you know, as the old meme says, I'm in your base killing your dudes. Healing is cataphracts with monks. Smart move. You always want to heal your tanky units. It's very, it's an effective use of healing. Also, looks like red has run out of gold. Yeah, that is the big caveat to playing as Teuns. You are such a gold-heavy civ. Oh my god, though. Green and Sawyer's base. Honestly, guys, I have no idea who would win it right now. I really don't. Green, who's largely stayed out of the fighting, except for that one ridiculous, just fun attempt to knock out red. Green here, going fucking into Sawyer's base. Oh, he's attacking his monastery where he has 3 relics. That's a lot of gold that Sawyer's about to lose. Sending some halberds in. Oh, sorry, Joe, I see what you mean now. Joe? Alright, everybody in stream, take a look at this. And, yeah, all your bases belong to us. Green this game. Yeah, but I mean, guys, look at these fucking bombard cannons and a castle with cataphracts and his king. Yeah, no, Joe was right. Sawyer, this is gonna be a long game, guys. Everybody strap in. Like, go to the bathroom if you need to. This is going to be a long game. I can't. That's beautiful. I mean, yeah, a shitload of trebuchets will knock that out. But regardless, you know. All right, Green here really taking it to Sawyer, knocking out a bunch of his town centers, tons of halberdiers, and meanwhile, I mean, yeah, Green was hitting red pretty bad, but it looks like red might be starting to reclaim a bit of the tide. You know, Sawyer not being able to put the kind of pressure he used to. And look at all these halberdiers Red has just lying in wait. And, if I'm not mistaken, he's got a bunch down here, too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Sawyer. I like you, buddy, but I'm worried about you. But this is a regicide game, which means all you have to do is kill the king. So, Sawyer, if he holds out long enough, because that king is not dying anytime soon. So, if he can manage to War of Attrition this, and if he can survive Green's attack, that's the thing, Green needs some siege. If Green couples this with some siege, which, you know, he's got a catapult, he's got a trebuchet. God forbid I call a trebuchet a catapult. I mean, it's a huge mistake. You know, if Green can put some siege on this, Sawyer might be out. I'm going to back off some. No, no, Anthony. Go in for the kill. I mean, listen, Sawyer's awesome. Top 10 anime plot twists, Soy Boy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sawyer's playing a tower defense game. That's the thing, like... I mean, I see why Green would back off. Just because you want Cyan to deal with Red for you. Because Red, you know, Red was on the verge of fucking up Green. You know, Red could have when they were making that counterattack. But yeah, holy shit. But that's the thing, though. He's saying he's holding off. All he has to do is build, like... I mean, all he has to do. He's going to have to get the gold, which is hard. But if he can build enough trebs... If he can build enough trebs, he can just take that out. Alright. Oh, that's weird. They're not fighting each other. Okay, maybe they are. Alright, this is going to be a long attrition war. Notice, Sawyer still has all these hussars over here. You could probably... Oh, that's the thing. I'm not sure if Sawyer knows about... I don't think Sawyer knows about Green's sneak attack and the fact that Red's base is wide open. Like, Sawyer could just send those guys in. Just completely fuck up Red's economy. Hussars are good at that sort of thing, if I'm not mistaken. Nice little skirmish here. Oh, and the wave of fucking halberdiers from the 90 fucking billion barrackses. Oh, that's rough. What do we got here? Barrackses. Interesting choice in barrackses. Yeah, Sawyer's getting double teamed in the top one. I mean, that's the thing, you know, even though I believe it was said in chat, halberdiers, you know, they're not very good in terms of buildings and taking things down. They're just food and wood, man. And they're good for what they are, and they're just food and wood. And you can put them out in numbers, and that is exactly what we're seeing right now. The number of halberdiers that's being produced. I mean, here, Soy Boy's pop, 185. Let's take a look at Butt Pug's pop. 390. And he looks like he's about to hit pop cap. He has enough queued where that's pop cap. Up, and as we see, a couple trebuchets. Really, a couple's all he needs. I mean, with time, you could do it with one, but really, just a few. All right, well, my money's on red at the moment, but I don't know. Green could. Oh, fuck! And Sawyer finding the secret path through the wide open thing that was left by Green comes in to fuck up Red's economy. This game isn't over, ladies and gentlemen. Soy Boy coming in with some murder. Goddamn beautiful. Let's see how much damage he can do. Now, it looks like Red has rung the town bell, which is good, although it will stop his economy. He's got a lot of farms, but that's the thing. He needs those farms. Oh, shit. Is this castle going down? Holy fuck, he might take out the castle with hussars, which is not a sentence you hear often. Oh my god, more hussars! Good work, Sawyer, with a nice revenge here. Halberd's still hitting his base, but Sawyer here. Sawyer's about to take out a castle with Hussars, guys. That's pretty goddamn impressive. Ah, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Sawyer taking advantage of the wide open hole left by Green. Ah, wonderful. Die faster than... That's good. Die faster than Barbarossa. I appreciate the joke. Yeah, that's the thing, though. He's got enough. He's got enough of those halberds where, you know, at a certain point, production and numbers do matter a lot. You know. Oh, shit. And now he's coming back around with his Hussars, returning victoriously home. I think that those Hussars aren't going to do dick against those halberdiers. I mean, they'll get a few good kills if they can hit them from behind, but... Oh, fuck. Let's see, how many... Still only 2 trebs from Green. I would... If I were Green, I'd be focusing on putting as much trebs out as I could and just getting a fucking king snipe. Alright. Halberdiers still fucking shit up. Oh, when he's Sawyer here doing... Oh, I thought he was going to kill that villager. That would have been fun. Looks like he might be going back in just to, like, try and snipe some villagers. I'm overusing snipe as a term. But... Sawyer resigned? What? Oh, maybe he saw the trebs. Sawyer resigning. I guess he saw the trebs coming. Yeah. Still, though, Sawyer resigning. Did not see that coming. Chat, what do we think of that? Did you guys see that Sawyer was going to resign, or am I completely off base thinking that he wouldn't? I mean, Green did screw him up pretty bad. But Sawyer resigning, I don't understand. What do we think, chat? Should he have stayed in, or was it just game over? A la Aliens. Damn, that's game then. Yeah, well, yeah, Red's probably gonna win, but Green, I mean, Green. Green's pop is up to 327. Green has not been fucking around in the meantime. While most of the game, his pop stayed pretty low, and he's kind of been low-key, until that attack on Sawyer, which was insane. You know, I mean, he had that crazy snipe, which was great. Attempted snipe. But, you know, even during then, his pop wasn't too high. Man, the man's back in the game, guys. I mean, this could be a long game. I say that, you know, as soon as I say it, one of them will quit. And here's the thing, he's got siege. Green's got siege, Green's got an army, Green's got trebs, and, you know, Red's been out of gold for a while. I mean, take a look. His farms are empty because of those Hussars. You know, he was probably took a hit on food. He did take a hit on food. Look at his resources. 33 food, 36 gold, ton of wood. But, you know, Red's not necessarily in the best position. I mean, he does have a lot of guys, which is great. He's got a lot of halberdiers, but it's still up there. It's still up. He's got a ton of barracks, though. He's got a ton of barracks. As long as his economy's good, he could win. But, you know, it's going to be tough because it looks like... Excuse me. It looks like Anthony's got a lot of gold. He's got a lot of food, and he's got a lot of wood, and he's got a lot of stone. You know, he really, you know, there was an old adage in a Byzantine army manual, he who charges last wins. And in a certain sense, I think we can say that about, you know, Anthony's chances. I mean, it's going to be hard to counter that much halberdier production, but we shall see. Green showing that even cowards can win. I lost my save completely. Yeah, me too. Soy's Hussars could be a move to help Green. Maybe. But I don't know why Soy would help Green. Green was fucking up Soy Boy pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Soy's Hussars, though, that was a great move. That was good. You know. I'm really surprised Sawyer quit. I did not expect him to quit at that point. All right. Well, it looks like Red is going to be the aggressor here. But, oh shit. Maybe not. Got these elite units here. Bunch of champions. We have not seen very many champions this game. We haven't seen a lot of heavy infantry this game. And we've seen some halberdiers and a few Teutonic Knights. But, you know, I mean, and Anthony's had those champions since, like, early in the game. I want to rematch Turbo with Feudal Cap. Feudal Cap wolves nothing, my friend. The most psychotic game imaginable. Yes, it's been played. Yes, it's taken 5 hours. And yes, it was insane. Turbo with the Feudal Cap. Alright. Yeah. I mean, those halberds, that's the thing. Halberds are good, but against a strong unit composition with heavy infantry, halberds aren't going to do much. If you've got enough, like, things like champions, although where did all those champions die? No, but in all seriousness, a diverse unit composition will beat all those halberds. Maybe doesn't. Does he have one Teutonic Knight? That's awesome. He has a Teutonic Knight. Oh, but there's so many, and he's building more barracks. So many goddamn. I don't know, guys. That is a lot of halberds. And they are a good... Again, one of the reasons why the Teutons have an edge on the Italians. You know, if this were Italians right now, these trash units would not be doing nearly as well as they are. A halberd is a solid trash unit. Let's see. I watched the thing for an hour or so, and then I go away from him. Sawyer's left. Who killed him? Sawyer quit! Sawyer was not even knocked out the game. Sawyer quit as he was getting attacked by trebuchets. This is kind of interesting, so I want to watch what's going on here. I'm curious about who's going to win. But I'll show you in just a second, Mr. T-Man. I will show you in just a second what Sawyer had and what he was up against. Greens of the Masters Trebs that wait till Soyboy had the bulk of his army in red space. Red would have been dead, and he would have snapped Soyboy's king with reinforcements could arrive. Yeah, no, I think that probably wouldn't have been a bad idea, but the damage that I'm not sure at what point you mean Green should have done that, because Green's attack on Sawyer is basically what killed Sawyer. Sawyer was doing okay against Red. He probably would have won. But then that massive attack. I mean, just real quickly, that massive lunge. And Mr. T-Man, this is what I'm talking about. Sawyer had this. This is where his king was. How his king might still be garrisoned in it. Yeah, his king's still garrisoned in it. Green had a few trebuchets over there. They would have knocked that whole thing out. Let's get back to this battle. Green slowly pushing through. Red losing some territory. Oh, and the onagers. Oh, God. The pains of onagers. Green has the resources to build a castle. That's insane. Again, he who charges last wins. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of screwing up here. Yeah, the fact that Green was managed to stay out of, avoid the major conflicts for a while. You know, I mean, you've got a castle and 2 siege workshops laying down. At the end, a lot of this does come to being able to manage your gold really well, which is hard. Oh, this is a significant push by Green. And that's the thing. He's got some walls there. Not a lot of defensive structures. Got a lot of barracks. But if Green... So what Green should do... Wait for... If he can find a lull in the trash war. A little bit of like once red starts to dip a little bit, if he can throw in some siege, because he's got the gold and he's got the resources for it. I mean, look at this, 1,200 gold. That's 6 trebs. You know, and he could definitely sell some of the wooden food and get a lot of gold. He's got a hell. He could buy. I mean, for sure. I'm assuming the price of stone is probably insane, but he probably could buy. He probably could manage things to get. He's almost got enough stone for another castle. You know, hell, he just put one up for Christ's sakes. So, and that castle will fuck up those halberdiers again. Halberdiers very vulnerable to range. Damn, that offense looks impregnable, annoying as it looks. Every unit in Green Army's Calhoun. Anthony, Mr. Lake, Game Perry. I bought a fuck ton of stone. Joe used to buy stone against me just to raise the price of stone to fuck with me. It's a pain in the ass. That defense looks impregnable. That's the thing. That defense would have been impregnable. But, you know, that's the thing. Trebuchets. You have enough trebuchets, and you don't have any units. You're kind of screwed. Your enemy doesn't have enough units. The enemy's kind of screwed. That's the thing. Not like 2 trebuchets would have wiped all this out. And Sawyer didn't have enough units to take care of it. He was just getting he was getting double teamed. You know, Green coming through where he was undefended. You know, Green's cutting through the wood in this game has been kind of phenomenal. I mean, that early attack on red was crazy. All right, coming in with the trebs here. Let's see. Does red have an answer to this? I wonder. I'm worried about red's economy. I don't think. Is red producing stuff? He's making some halberds. Now it would not be necessarily smart for red to make units at these barracks. So hopefully he is not doing that. Because honestly, he should be using these barracks as a distraction. Massing units down here, which I think is what he's doing. Hopefully. And then he can come in and attack. Because again, if you're streaming against something that's already a river, you know, you're kind of fucked. These trebuchets just wreaking havoc. 90 kilogram stone, 300 kilometers. It's the way to be. Portuguese would have been strong enough. Now, how do you think I threw him so many castles? That's fair. Is there a gold mine in Yellow's old base? Good question. Maybe? Yeah, there is. Wow. There's still some gold on the map. And actually, red could probably get that. Let's see. Yeah, but honestly, green with that, if he can defend his siege, I think green's probably gonna have it. If he can defend his siege and his elite units, which he's got monks to heal them too. So. Again, here we can see the advantage of a mixed unit composition as opposed to pure halberdiers. You know, the halberdiers are just Green's halberdiers are buying just enough time for Green's rage units to knock out all those halberdiers, even though I think they started out outnumbered. Alright, red here, amassing some halberdiers. Where's that siege? Trebuchets are packed. I'm not sure why red is splitting his forces here and here. That seems like a bad move to me. I mean, he's already got most of a wall. He could probably wall that off. Force Green to choose where he wants to attack. Yeah, what a game. Red's out. Yeah, Joe, I kind of feel... Up! Great, right? Wow, whoa, hold on. He has been defeated. Where was he taken out? Was his king struck? Oh, wow. And that is the end of the game. As I look at the chat, as I look at my phone, I missed the end. Did I miss a king snipe? Chat, did I miss a king snipe? Okay, did anyone in chat, or maybe anyone playing the game, I did not see the death of that king.
Do they eat it?
Maybe Red quit. Maybe Red deleted his king or something. Yes, I do not know where the king is. I think Red deleted it. The only thing I can think of, because it said he was defeated, and I didn't see any castles going down. Next game, everyone rush Anthony. Honestly, yeah. No offense, Anthony. Oh, they say he resigned. He resigned. Okay. Yeah. Summary. Good game. Good game. We and interestingly enough, the first two people to attack each other were the first two out. Well, yellow, I think. I'm not sure who was out first, yellow or purple. I think yellow was out a little bit earlier. But Joe and Italy, Joe and Connor going at it right here at this point of the base, and Sawyer's ridiculous defense strategy taken out by a couple trebuchets. It's a shame. Shame. It's why you got to be careful about defense. But anyway, this is a great game. My name is Nick. I use Syntacticus as an alias because grammar, and it's fun. And yeah, awesome game. The first winner of the admin game is Anthony. I think the last thing I would like to say on this, Tootin' Boys have been destroyed once again. The last thing I'd like to say on this is he who charges last wins. Take a look at the achievements here. Military. Red's military in the lead there. Sawyer's second high. Those two are pretty close to each other. Again, Anthony with the lowest, not the lowest military score, but a lower military score. Yellow and Joe here taken out kind of early. Economy, boom. There's where it is, folks. That economy is beautiful. That's probably why one of the reasons Anthony won. Also, he waited a while to attack. Tech score, I don't really care about the tech score. Society total score. Let's see. Military stats. Units killed. Sawyer kicking a ton of ass. Followed by Red. Again, fighting each other first. Almost an equal number of units killed. Green comes in, sweeps. Units lost. Oh, Red. Well, that's what happens when you go mass. I'm not saying it's a bad strategy, but that is the consequence of trash wars. You go mass. You go mass Teutons. You go mass halberds. You're gonna lose a lot of halberds. Let's see. Buildings raised. Red here taking that. Buildings lost. It's converted. Look at the economy. Sawyer getting a ton of wood, gold, and stone. Oh my god, Sawyer's gold was insane. That was the relics. It must have been the 3 relics. Well, we can actually find out what society stat. Relic gold. Yep, those relics, man. Alright. Although, nice food score on Red here. Tech stats, Italians as usual aging up first. Research count, that kind of thing. Villager high here. Sawyer with the villager high of 195. Honestly, and I don't mean to hate on Green here, but with Sawyer's stats, he probably should have won. I think getting double teamed at the last minute by Green and Red, like his villager high was where it should be. It was at 200. 200's the way, half's a good way to be. And timeline. Yeah, oh, you can see these attacks here. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. All right, well, chat. This was my first game I've ever hosted. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, I've never really done this, but this was good time. And I hope you guys are all doing well. We will find a way to upload this. We have been recording it. I'll show you guys my Icewind Dale background for Pride for old school games. And yeah, see you guys later. This was fun. Take care, everyone. Did I do well? Great, Caster. You did wonderfully. Everyone did great. Everyone did drunk, but everyone also did great. All right, take care, guys. I hope you're well. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was my first. All right, take care. Bye-bye.